All right, we're back. We're back. And this is going to be a little bit of a shorter video. And why is that? I don't have a huge amount to update you on, but I know I'm waiting for one part to come in. But I wanted to take a moment to show some of these parts here that I'm going to be replacing. On the left here are parts I'm replacing. I'm going to go through each one of them. The most obvious, or one of the most obvious, is the shift star here. You'll see that there's some points on some of these, on this, well, all of them are real pointed. See how pointy they are? Well, you can see that in comparison to these rounded ones on this selector, with the exception of this one, which, you're talking about first gear, neutral, second, third, fourth, etc. And that's the end of the road. That's the end of the road over here. Same way here. It's, it's okay for it to be pronounced in such a way. But neutral sits there at the top of the star. But real quick here. Yeah. So if you've rode a Banshee, and I don't know if it's the same way on the RD or RZ, but they are a bastard to shift. And putting this rounded modification on the shift star makes a big difference. Okay, this is the roller that goes along that on the selector. And this is the factory piece, and it just kind of rolls. All it really is a riveted on piece of metal. And that encounters a certain amount of force that it takes to be able to move the selector over. And that, in combination with these high peak points, makes it quite a pain to shift. The part we're going to replace it with has a bearing. Ooh. That's a big deal. That's a large change right there, okay? So you can see this is going to help us out with the amount of force we have to put on the shift shaft when we install it, okay? So here's two things so far, and then obviously if you were following this series, this is our idler. This is our idler for the kickstart. And if you remember, it was just flapping in the wind over here on this. Okay, that would be the counter shaft, and it's an idler. And you can see that's fitting on there really loose. It's had its fun in its 20s and even the 30s, and it's ready to settle down. I don't even have it out of the package yet, but this piece came with a new washer and new circlip, or snap ring. And the snap ring and the washer for this is somewhere in that amount of filth that I've removed out of this bottom case piece. The slurry and oil, the oil and metal slurry at the bottom there. That's what it was. So we have that. Obviously, here's our main shaft where our clutch sets on. And if you rode a Banshee, you know that it has an incredibly hard pull, especially if you have some strong springs on the clutch. Well, I don't know how much it's going to help with that, but I'm waiting for an improved bearing for the adjustment on that, the thrust bearing, if you will. It's modified, it decreases the amount of friction and heat, and I'm hoping that even a little bit it decreases some of the tension. Because if you recall from my first and only ride video, that the clutch snapped. The clutch cable snapped. I don't know if I even showed that, but I think I told about it. But we have that. I'm waiting for that. I'm going to install these, and when we go and do our installation for that, these will probably already be done, okay? But I will go ahead and install that clutch piece. We're going to torque this nut down, and we'll get all of that in place. And when we do, it'll be time to install the clutch side case cover. Real quick here, I'm gonna, I've tried to straighten it up a little bit on the bench, and we have, but look at how glorious that cool head is on this beast. And yes, in lieu of covering all these up and stuff, I have a whole sleeve that I put over the engine when it's covered. So don't worry about it. I cover it up. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. She shines. But, but something also to update you on is that's the stator wires. And real quick over here, obviously our flywheel's in place. We torqued that down to, what was that, 59 pounds. Real quick. Oh, sorry, people. This is yet again another reason to have a clutch holder tool. And this is what is that? The house brand, I think it is their house brand for Cycle Gear, Revzilla, whatever you want to call it, Stockton tools. So I use these, and if you've seen, you can see it's got some action on it. I use these to hold the countershaft sprockets, to hold them in traction in some cases, to torque them down, the nut down on those. And you can see here that it has these tabs on them, and they double as a flywheel holder, since you can adjust where they set with this, kind of like a set of vice grips. You can see where the final purchase will end up being. Let's see here. I'm working it, open, close, open, close. So that final place, you align that, and I held that very easily with this tool. Really, really handy, and I've used it a bunch. Even if you've got to use it one time to do for a clutch job, buy this tool and have this tool in your repertoire. It will be worth it, and you'll use it a whole bunch of times. I hope you do. So there's that. And there's one other thing I've got to do here on the cylinder head, other than install the reeds, is I've got to take the old bolt, and I'll put a new crush washer on it, because this is it's on both sides. It's a drainage for the coolant. So we need to put that on there. I'll clean up this surface just a little bit, just to make sure. I still got a little bit more cleaning because it's got my grubs making little blemishes on her. But look at it, we're almost there. I'm waiting on that one part. We're going to do a little final clean on this surface, and then we will be ready to reinstall. Don't worry, I won't forget about the spark plugs. To install this engine, those spark plugs can't be in there. So I'm going to put a piece of tape over it when we do our install, because there just isn't that much clearance to be able to get this thing in that frame. It absolutely will snap them off. Sorry, fighting a little bit of sinuses or whatever you want to call it. But we have this in the works. We're really close, and I'm excited. So I'm hoping to be able to get this going by the weekend. If not, we might have to wait until next week. But as soon as I get it done, you will be the people that'll see it, because I'll upload it almost immediately. With that in mind, I'll say thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.